Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to my YouTube channel or my podcast. I'm your host and guide, Will Caminada, and I'm here to help you awaken, heal, and expand your consciousness. In today's episode, I will talk about the power of setting intentions. I will explain the difference between resolutions, goals, and intentions, why taking actions with intention is more efficient, and how to set powerful intentions for the new year or a new cycle in your life. And stay tuned till the end of this video because I have not one, but two gifts for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel or to my podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and follow me on Instagram at GuyWill, where I post exclusive daily content. All right, so I'm making this video in December 2021. We're a few days from the new year, 2022. So the overall energy of the collective is that of reflection and a mixture of vision and hope of the future. In most cultures, it's around this time that most of us make resolutions for the new year. We make plans, we set goals, but they don't always stick, right? You may be watching or listening to this at another time, and that's absolutely okay, because when it comes to intentions, they can be set any time of the year, of the month, and of the day. And in a minute, I will talk more about when we can set intentions. But before, I want to make something clear: the difference between resolutions, goals, and intentions. Resolutions are hard and fast goals that are either achieved or broken. They usually have a sense of getting rid of a habit or somehow becoming a better version of ourselves. Goals are destinations, going from A to B. They are usually specific and they can be measured and or scheduled. Intention is at the same time the why behind everything you do and the driving force leading ahead. Intention is the vision, the feeling, the start of a process and not the start of a goal. It's the seed that you plant for the tree to grow. If you want an orange tree, you plant an orange tree and water it. You watch it grow, respecting the seasons and the climate changes. And throughout the process, you just trust that the tree will give you oranges. And if it's not giving you oranges, you might have planted a different seed. Now, I'm in no way saying resolutions or goals are bad. Make your resolutions, set your goals, but make sure you set the intention behind. I will give you some examples. Let's say my resolution this year is to learn a new language. My goal would be a bit more specific. So I would say within 6 months, I'll be able to communicate Spanish in basic settings. In a year, I'll be able to sit for an intermediate level exam. Now, what would be my intention behind all of this? Many. I could say it's my intention to broaden my communication skills. I want to challenge myself. I want to remind myself of what it's like to be a student again. I want to travel through Latin America and soak up new cultures. If you set those intentions or one of them, there are so many possibilities for what can happen and how they can be manifested. Also, you'll be more focused on the journey other than the destination. Therefore, setting intentions can open up so many doors. And the interesting thing with intention is that intentions can come before or after you set your goals, but they don't even require you to set goals or make resolutions. I'll give you another quick example. Let's say you want to lose weight. So that's your resolution. Your goal would be, in 6 months, I will have lost X amount of kilos or pounds. What would be your intention behind this? Your intention could be to nurture your body, to love yourself, to detox, to heal traumas stored in your body fat, to build a healthier relationship with food, to experiment different types of diets, to gain stamina and strength. Again, this opens doors to many possibilities. Along the way, you may even find that the cause of your weight gain wasn't your eating, but something way deeper than that. Equally, you may also carry some of these intentions for life. You see, because intention is different from a goal, it doesn't have a time frame or a deadline. Hence, you may not feel like a failure for not achieving your goal by a certain date. Not that failure is necessarily a bad thing, because I personally believe it's part of the journey, but it's often the reason why people give up on their dreams and desires. An intention can stay with you for a lifetime. It can change and evolve over the years as you change and evolve. It can remind you of why you want what you want. It can bring you the awareness that sometimes the manifestation of what you want is not necessarily the way you envisioned. It can be better or simply different, and always in divine timing, not your timing. Now, there's one thing that intentions and goals have in common, and that is taking action. And I want to give you an analogy that will portray why taking action with an intention is more efficient than taking action only with the goal in mind. The analogy is of going fishing. Now, I don't go fishing, I'm vegan, so it may not be the best analogy coming from me, but stay with me. You are the fisher, so you're the thinking mind. The fish is the desired outcome, the goal. Throwing the fish hook into the water is the action. And guess what? The bait is the intention. You're taking action, but what if you don't have the bait? What if you're just throwing the fish hook into the water? You can still get the fish, but it may be luck or it may take ages, right? If you put the bait, aka the intention, you throw it in the water with more confidence that you will catch a fish. And waiting for the fish to bite the bait is the experience, the journey that I talked about. The fish, which is the desired outcome, can be a surprise, a special kind of fish, big fish, small fish. I guess that's kind of the thrill of life, not knowing how things will manifest themselves. During this experience, you may even have a realization that you don't even want to have fish anymore. You get the point, right? Now, to the last part of this video, you may be asking, okay, well, I get the analogy and all, but how do I set intentions? It's the easiest thing. You can literally wake up every day and just say to yourself, today I want to feel productive. I want to be calm. I want to be strong. I want to laugh more. Whatever it is that you want to experience, you're putting the bait before you start your day. Before any event, you can set an intention. Before a meeting, before a workout, before that important phone call, before a trip. It doesn't have to be the beginning of the year or the beginning of the month. I personally love setting intentions and writing them down at the beginning of each month. And then throughout the month, I can check if I'm aligned with those intentions and or if I want to change any of them. The key to remember here is that you won't necessarily wake up and say, today I gotta do this and that, which is usually what we do. You will think about the intention behind your to-do list and envision what kind of experience you want to have that day. Guys, everything is experience. This is all an experience. Your whole life is an experience, a human experience. Another thing is to use positive language. You can use I want, like I want to feel present, or even turn it into a positive affirmation in the present tense. I am present. You can also start by saying, it is my intention that, fill in the blank. But here's an easy way to set powerful intentions. I always guide people to reflect and or journal on these 4 questions. How do I want to feel? What do I want to accomplish? What do I want to receive? What do I want to give? Feel, accomplish, receive, give. Feeling connects you with the experience and it attracts what you want into the present moment. It's the spirit in us, the yin, the feminine energy aspect. Accomplishing connects you with the action. It gives you that sense of arrival. It's the human in us, the yang, the masculine energy aspect. Receiving and giving is one of the laws of the universe. We get what we give what we get. And this doesn't have to do with anything tangible. It can be that you want to give your time, share your knowledge, receive support, receive compassion. Okay, now that you are fully equipped to set your intentions, I want to give you 2 gifts. The first one is the Intentions for Life sheet, a PDF with 7 intentions for you to carry for life. It's free. You just have to click the link in the description and download your PDF. Second, you can now join me for 7 days of intention, a meditation challenge. I will guide a meditation for 7 days. Each day we will focus on a theme and you will set intentions around each theme. This is great for the beginning of the year or of the month, and it's for anyone. It can be a great tool to help you start your practice of daily meditation or just that booster on your already established practice. You can learn more about it on www.willcaminada.com/intention or just click the link below. It's absolutely free, but you do have to sign up to have access to the videos. And I want to leave you with a quote by one of my favorite spiritual teachers, Dr. Dyer, from one of his books called The Power of Intention. When you're connected to the power of intention, everywhere you go and everyone you meet is affected by you and the energy you radiate. As you become the power of intention, you'll see your dreams being fulfilled almost magically, and you'll see yourself creating huge ripples in the energy fields of others by your presence and nothing more. And there's a lot more about intention in this book, so I highly recommend. You can find the link in the description too. Did any intention come up for you while you were watching this video? Drop it in the comments, one of your intentions for the next cycle in your life. Also, if you think one of your friends will benefit from this episode, please share it with them. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram @GuyWill. I'm also on the app Insight Timer. You can find me under my name, Will Caminada. Thank you so much for your presence, and as always, keep shining your light, keep your heart open, and let love lead the way. I love you. See you in the next episode.